talk, dude.
You can talk.
But I don't think you should take videos when you're pissed off mood.
Okay, well,
Well, it's just if you're,
I was just told I shouldn't make a video when I'm in a pissed off mood by my wife. And I guess I am in a pissed off mood this morning. Not quite sure why. Woke up that way. Sometimes we do that, don't we? Don't you? Wake up and it's just blah, 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 blah. You wake up kind of, not quite sure why I woke up that way. Don't give a rat's ass either. But haven't really updated myself on what Dumpy Trumpy's doing right now, and I figure that I might complain about him, and I might complain about the status of the world and everything else. But you know, when you get right down to the bottom of the barrel, not much we can do. You know, you guys can run out and vote and hold all the protests you want to. Excuse me, but it's still, it is the way it is, and that in itself is pretty sad, you know, to actually still have him in the White House. So we had snow here past couple of days. I'm in the middle of Kansas, in Overland Park, Kansas, which is a suburb of Kansas City, and it was kind of fun because one day it was 70 degrees, and the next day it was in the 30s and was snowing. Stuck for a little while and then it vanished. I'm not sure what it is like outside right now, but it looks pretty nice. It's sunny. I like that every once in a while I get this alert on my cell phone about bad weather, and it's never true. It's almost like my cell phone's being possessed by little demons or something. I'm not real sure about that. So anyway, just wanted to touch base. I wanted to tell you guys something. I know that a lot of people who watch me are up in their years like I am. And this nifty thing here, Canada Pharmacy, is a way you can really help save yourself some money on your medications. They carry a lot. You'd have to go onto the line and on the website and look up if they carry something that you take. And remember that a lot of the things that you take here are generic there, because in the United States they can maintain their generic stat or their labeled status for 7 years, and should they want to carry it on, they can do it for another 7 before they even go generic. So you're paying top price for something that you can get from Canada at a lot less, because these are, you know, places from France and Germany and Canada itself that are making the medications. And all the medications I've used that I have purchased from there have worked very well. I have absolutely no complaints. They are immensely cheaper, less expensive. You have to get your doctor to write your prescription for your medication, and then you fax it to Canada Pharmacy. You need to look that up online, and they will fill that, and they will not take a charge card. So you'll have to do like a check over the phone check, which is fine. You know, you just make up a number and they write it down, but they do have your information. And, you know, if you're afraid and you don't trust places like that, then don't go. I feel that they're probably doing us a world of good. Excuse me. I know that a couple of the medications that would cost me several $100s here cost next to nothing there. So, and here's a good rule of thumb: is a inhaler for asthma here is about $300, and that's just the way it is. There, you get roughly 3 to 6 months for under $200. So it's quite a deal, quite a savings, and I'm glad I can pass that on to you. I hope that you pay attention to it and at least check it out. Let's try to save some money, and let's try to make the United States cut down on some of their huge medications. It's not necessary to charge that much money. It really isn't. It's just ridiculous. So the other thing is medical itself. Anymore, it used to be able to go to the doctor, and the doctor, comes in and what's the deal and blah 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 blah. I've got a bad toe, I've got an ache in my chest, and my hearing hurts, and I can't see right, and I've got a runny nose, and my scalp itches, and whatever. Now you have to have a specific problem to see the doctor, and it has to be discussed one thing. So if you have multiple things wrong with you, you got to name all these things, because if you don't say, hey, I want to see him for this, and you only say, well, I want to see him because I'm having headaches, and you go and you say, well, I'm having headaches and my back hurts, and I'm trembling and all this stuff, you're going to get a huge bill. You're going to get written up for all these different things, because his main thing is to just focus on one thing. Now, whether or not he actually focuses on one thing, I don't know. But I would definitely, number one, check your doctor out online, see what kind of experiences other people have had with him. Number two, talk to the office personnel there and see, does this doctor see you for just one thing, or will he see you for multiple things? And of course, a lot of them say, well, it's the insurance and it's Medicare and things like that. But a lot of them won't deal with that. I happen to have a doctor that's, I go in and I say, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, this is wrong. And I get charged for an office visit, which is great, because I have a lot of things wrong with me. But anyway, have a great day. Enjoy it. It's a pretty day here. I hope it's a pretty day wherever you are. And not too cold, not too hot. Perfect weather. So enjoy your day and be blessed.